Now that we've assembled the spinner, let's step back and take a look at the completed assembly and highlight its parts and features. Let's start with this stainless steel drum. This stainless steel drum is finished out exceptionally well. It has a barely visible weld seam along its side, which has been ground down and buffed to the point where you can hardly even see it. So exceptional job there, and it fits just perfectly into the base plate. The seam is snug all the way around, and with the occasional spot weld, as you can see here, barely, because the stainless steel, how well they've done that, makes that hard to see. Even the base plate weld across the bottom was done exceptionally well. Speaking of the base plate, it is tapered with the high point in the center, and then the edges descend to the outer edge of the base plate, which causes the flow of the honey to come to the outer edges of the drum, making it easier to extract through the honey gate. The leg assembly is a simple two-piece assembly, but there's more going on here than you'd expect. First, these aren't fixed height legs. The leg assemblies were machined with additional holes so you can set the drum at two different heights. Your choice, high or low. Either way, it's a real setup advantage and pretty impressive for a manual honey extractor. The hole alignment is precise, and drum holes line up perfectly with the bolt and nut locations on each leg. The U-joint connection between the drum stand and the leg assembly fits perfectly. No filing, no forcing, no extra work. The detail that almost went unnoticed is that on each footer there's a pre-drilled hole. Now this provides the option to add either casters for mobility, foot pads for a softer contact point, or if you're feeling extra innovative, install on a rolling platform so the extractor moves more easily around your shop and is more easily tipped for draining the honey from the drum. Smart touches improve user experience. Impressive for a budget-friendly extractor. The top edge is rolled smooth all the way around. No snags or sharp edges. A well-built drum makes extraction faster and especially cleanup easier. This one's done right. So let's talk gearbox. This is what separates a decent extractor from one that fights you every crank. It's exceedingly well made. The shaft doesn't just sit in a hollow tube, but it's supported by an actual bearing, if you can see that right there. That translates into less effort, which equals more spins per crank. Speaking of more spins per crank, the crank ratio is 3-to-1. So what does that mean? That means every time this crank handle goes one full rotation, the basket inside rotates 3 times. That translates into less effort, equaling more spins per crank. Bottom line, this design provides a smooth operation, efficient extraction, all in a gearbox that feels like it's built to last. So if you're shopping for an extractor, pay very close attention to this part. It matters more than the drum size. My first observation I noted about this basket is that it only has 2 spots for large frames, not 6. In addition to the 2 large frame slots, this basket will only accommodate 4 medium frames. So 6 frame slots total, but only if you're using both large and medium honey supers in your apiary. If not, you'll never use the full capacity of this honey extractor. Just running large or medium frames, you'll never spin a full 6 frames. Is that a benefit or a limitation? That will all depend on the size of your apiary. Another observation unique to this manual spinner is that frames need to be spun twice. After the honey on one side of the frame has been extracted, the frame has to be manually pulled, flipped, and reinserted into the basket to complete honey extraction from both sides. These 2 features, in my opinion, are the largest considerations to take into account when considering this honey extractor for your apiary. Capable? Absolutely, but with possible capacity limitations. The drum comes with two lids, one on each side of the gearbox. And here's why that's important. These are clear plastic and completely removable. Clear lids let you monitor extraction during active spinning. Being removable also means easier cleanup. No hinge mechanisms to work around that collect honey and propolis. No moving parts to wear out over time. And with one lid on each side, two people can load and unload at the same time. Simple design, smart workflow. You should now have a better idea if this honey extractor is a good fit for your apiary. If you missed our unboxing and our step-by-step assembly video for this honey extractor, click here, or maybe it's here. Anyway, click somewhere on the screen for that video. If you enjoy product unboxings, reviews, and honest opinions, be sure to subscribe to Behind the Cardboard so you won't miss our future videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.